Coming to you straight from Fremont, California, this is the Fremont Podcast, dedicated to telling the stories of the past and present of the people and places of the city of Fremont, one conversation at a time.
Hello, Fremont. Happy Thanksgiving. Ricky's going to take this week off, but we have a bonus episode for you. It's going to be shorter than normal. We hope you enjoy it. The Dominican Sisters, who are located in the Mission San Jose area of Fremont, started a community garden and opened it to the public. I spoke with some of the residents who have plots at the garden. We here at the podcast hope that your family's harvest is as good as theirs.
Black pepper crab.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm great.
Where are you in the garden and what are you growing?
We're at 32 and we were growing tomatoes and mashed potato squash and we harvested a lot of it. So we're going to redo that with some newer plants. We're thinking maybe potatoes this time. So we'll see. Yeah. But we got almost 40 pounds of tomatoes this year, which we were distributing to friends and family and stuff. That box was full at one point. There's still some tomatoes coming out of there. Yeah, it's been great.
How did you hear about the garden in the first place?
Oh yeah, my neighbor Bob, because he volunteers here with the sisters and comes out to help them, and I come out as well sometimes. And then I wanted to do this last year, but this year, yeah, we just did it. Like last year, it was just procrastination. Oh, we will do it, but it was awesome. Yeah.
Once you started, how often did you show up here at the...
So one thing we realized is the soil is great. Like I think they did a good job with the planter boxes. We would come out here every other day maybe and just watch, water the plants and stuff and leave. Didn't require that much attention, quite honestly. And at one point, it just exploded. It's like there's so much vegetables in there. We were like, wait, this is our box. Like it was awesome. Yeah.
What do you like best about the garden?
Oh, the community. It's awesome. It's like you get to meet people here, but also the fact that the garden is cared for. So there is not like wild animals running around taking a bite out of your vegetables and stuff. So it's a nice place where you can, like, we don't have a backyard anymore. It's a concrete backyard. So, and my wife loves growing stuff. And yeah, this gave us that chance to do this, right? Like grow stuff, organic stuff, like vegetables that we know how we grow, where it came from. And, when you talk about supply chain and all that, you don't know where this stuff comes from these days. So.
And what are we all doing here tonight?
Socializing, having fun, great pizzas, meeting people. This happens, I guess, once a month or so. It's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you. So do you guys grow here?
Yes.
And which plot is yours and what have you grown?
24.
And we've grown pumpkins, tomatoes, and tomatillos so far.
We tried to grow beans, chilies, Thai pepper, but the pumpkins took over.
Yeah, the pumpkins and the tomatoes took over.
What are you going to do next?
We're thinking of kohlrabi, Brazil sprouts, broccoli, chard, and kale.
For the win.
What has worked the best and what has not worked at all?
So during the summer, I would come almost every day, try to water the plants, but then I realized that was an overkill. So and then there's a week we were on vacation, and then we were in there. Yeah, I didn't come for a week, and that 1 week of no water, and I was concerned how it would be, but that's when everything grew wild, and that the penny dropped, and I'm like, okay, maybe I was trying to be too cautious or trying to overprotect the plants because they take their own course. The groundwater would take over, so. And also,
it was also the hottest week of June.
The hottest week. So I guess at times it's better to let nature take its course and not. That was the biggest lesson at least for me.
How long have you been gardening here?
For a year now.
Almost. So this plot for a year. We've always had pots and had backyard
Plants.
but then this was our serious winter. So we saw an ad at the Mission Coffee Roasting, and then we feel like, maybe we should try to take it seriously then, because in a pot you only have, like, even the tomatoes, the shelf life is not much, and there's not a lot of things that you can actually grow. So I guess we enjoyed our time, and it was fun.
We learned from our backyard potting.
Yeah.
And what are we all doing here tonight?
Pizza night.
Yeah, it's just having fun. Try to meet other people. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, like getting to know other plot owners. Yeah, and
Maybe
seeing
learn their
people who we
stories.
already know about.
Yeah.
Because we just see them once a month, or the Fridays that we meet. Yeah, so just saying hello to everybody.
We're both Dominican sisters. We actually live here. And it was the guy that was sitting here, that one day Barbara was giving him a tour of the place because he was fixing our irrigation. And we said, wouldn't we like to have a community garden here someday? And his eyes lit up and said, I would love to help you do that. So now he's our official garden manager, and he does a wonderful job.
Hey, Guy, can I talk to you while you work?
Yes. Whoops.
That was my first time. You got to give me a break.
So you built this whole place?
Yes.
Have some pumpkin.
How did that happen?
Just kind of bumped into the sisters at a beekeepers meeting, and they told me they wanted to start a community garden, so I volunteered.
Awesome. What? I already sort of know the answer to this, but what qualifies you to start a garden?
You're available.
I am a master gardener with the UCCE, University of California.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How long did it take to put together? Just from bare dirt,
Or
was it bare dirt?
A year. Yeah, it was all just flat, nothing. Yeah, just an empty field.
And it took.
A year. But there was COVID, so
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll go cut those.
it was fine.
What was the hardest part of getting it up to planting status?
The irrigation,
Use that up, right?
yeah, irrigation.
And
But I've enjoyed putting the garden together up here, and I've really enjoyed seeing the community that's come together around the garden, the pizza, social events, and everything like that. It's just we have a very nice crowd here, very nice crowd.
thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
And we did next to no advertising on it or anything else. People would come and, oh yeah, I have a friend that might be interested, and it just sort of.
And then nights like this are just so great. The community comes together, and everybody has a great time, and it's just free. Or if you want to leave a donation, that's it. But we just enjoy each other, and the garden has really culturally brought so many people together. It's just there's such a variety of cultures here. It's all, can I help you? We want one of these. You want some of this? We've got extra plants. You want some? And no, it's great.
Yeah, it's worked out.
This has been, and that's one of our goals as community.
Oh wow, Guy! Oh wow!
Where did you get that?
He was growing his watermelon. We forgot to bring it out.
Did
for
you
them.
grow that?
He grew that. That is his watermelon.
Wow, is right.
Hold on, Guy, hold on.
Yeah, I think that's probably a 40-pound watermelon right there.
How long did it take you?
You have to make
3 months.
well because I just learned
Yeah.
how to put it in there.
Get a picture of that.
Guy can get anything to grow. It's just amazing.
Oh my gosh.
But no, we have avocados, apricots, peaches. Actually, I think we got 5 different kinds of peach trees. So they started in early spring, and we got our last one a few weeks ago. But fig trees,
He's amazing.
artichokes, you get it to.
He is the
He
master.
can get anything to grow. It's gonna break. Oh wow!
This is
This
a beautiful watermelon.
Look at the color of it.
Gorgeous.
Come on, break.
Break it.
That's what I didn't. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to happen. Okay, that's okay. I want a bite. There you go. Yeah, let him give a try to this. Very good.
Kind that runs down your chin.
Juicy. Runs down your shirt. Very good.
What are you guys doing?
Gourd ball.
How do you play? How do you play gourd ball?
You find an old pumpkin that's been rotted, and then you kick it and try and score goals. Or you can play gourd tag, which is where you pick the gourd up, and whoever doesn't have the gourd is it. And you have to try and get the gourd.
Okay.
What would you like to know?
So what plot are you in, and what have you grown this year?
I am not a gardener. I am just the laborer up here. So Sue has a bad back. So I built number 21 for her above ground so she wouldn't have to bend over. And then Sue, who also volunteers a lot up here,
All kinds of things, yes.
never really had a chance to do much in there. So we grew tomatoes, basil, and some strawberries. And that's what we grew.
What grew the best?
You have to ask Sue. I ate them all, so tomatoes me. I think the tomatoes did well.
Yeah.
In fact, we actually gave some to Father Carl.
What do you like best about the garden?
Camaraderie. I absolutely don't do well growing things. I grew up on the East Coast. It's totally different on the East Coast. There are no fences. And then California houses all have fences and gates where they can extend their property outdoors, but that also leads to kind of like a hermitage type of thing. So this is nice to meet all these people and learn.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Enjoy the watermelon.
I'm good.
What did you grow this year?
Oh, I actually do not have a plot here. I just
Okay.
help out here. Yeah, I just volunteer.
Cool. So what do you do? What do you like to do?
Do here?
Yeah.
Anything that needs to be done, I suppose. Harvesting, planting, weeding, putting up trellis, all sorts of stuff.
How did you
But
find
eating
out?
too, huh? Yeah.
How did you find out about the garden in the first place?
Through a friend who started helping out Sister Barbara, basically. So I came to visit, and then I decided to help out too. Yep.
And what are we here doing tonight?
Oh boy, we're enjoying everybody's company, eating pizza, eating lots of yummy food, and a giant watermelon grown here.
Thank you for listening. Much thanks to our sponsors, Petrocelli Homes and Dale Hardware. Ricky will be back next week with episode 51. Now go get some rest.
You've been listening to the Fremont Podcast. Be sure to subscribe wherever it is that you listen so you don't miss an episode. And if you're so inclined, leave a kind review so that others can find the podcast. To stay connected with us, you can find links to our social media and other content at thefremontpodcast.com. I'm Gary Williams. Andrew Cavett is the editor. Music is provided through soundstripe.com.
Do you mind if I do ambient noise? You don't have to talk. I just want to...
He snores also if you want that. This is Muggins Media.